Wow. Nairobi traffic is something else. Wow. But thank God I've made it. Well, let me put this on airplane so that we can begin. Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I go by the name Neville Ambonya. Today's episode I'm going to talk about why God removes some people and some things from our lives. Please remember to hit the like button down below, the one that resembles this. As human, our growth in life happens in stages and in phases. In the sense that when you were growing up, you had friends. There was your childhood friends, the friends that you socialized with, the friends that you played with, the friends that you were practicing the kalongolongo with. If some of you who are here can understand that term. But when you proceeded to high school, there are some who did not proceed, some relocated to other region, and you found yourself in high school, maybe two of you or alone. Then in high school, you also met other friends. There are friends who are trying to influence you into engaging into substance abuse, engaging into these destructive behaviors. And now that is the time some are introducing you into the story of relationship. There are some even who are advising you to drop out of school so that you can go out there, seek employment or start a business. But there are some who kept telling you to push on, putting more effort, because your future endeavor depends on what you're going to do at that particular time. And God was grateful. You proceeded, and with the help of some friends and some teachers, you are able to finish your high school teacher. And after high school, there are friends that you graduated with to campuses, or some even went to seek employment, some started businesses, some got wives, husbands, and life continued. So in high campus, you found other friends you engaged with. They helped you in certain particular areas, and little by little, I can assure you, if you are keen on checking on your progress, you will realize that there are friends who are falling back. There are some who you had disagreement on things and they fell back. There are some just after a certain duration of a certain phase in your life, they fell back. There are some who up to this particular time you are still together, you are still helping each other in finishing up or doing great things together, or you set up a business together and you are helping each other. Then there are some who proceeded into marriage. Maybe you are here, you are in your third marriage, you are in your fourth marriage, and on these all marriages, you've not gotten someone that you are compatible. You've not gotten your soulmate. Keep searching, because if a marriage is not offering you peace, there's no need of settling there. Peace is actually valueless. You cannot acquire peace from the shop. You cannot pursue peace, but you can make or you can create peace for yourself. So there is no way that you are going to settle in your first marriage, second marriage, or in pursuit of peace. You can't. You are the one who holds peace. You are the one who creates that peaceful environment for yourself. So don't settle somewhere that it is full of toxicity, is full of squabbles, wrangles, disagreement. Don't settle there. Move on. You know, we tend to create so much attachment to people or to things, in the sense that if this person lives my life, I'm going to die. If this person does something to me, I'm going to die. I cannot live with this person. Is that strong? Just because of that strong attachment that you have built toward that person. Learn to limit those attachments. This attachment create bitterness, create resentment, create grudges. Because when it reaches to a point where you have to let go, there is that pain, there is that anger. It's either because that person betrayed you, or there was some disagreement, and now you are finding it difficult to let go because of that strong attachment, those strong expectations you had toward that other person. You can find other people being attached to things. Normally men are attached to cars. A man will go apply for a loan, then along the way something happens and he cannot settle the loan. Now he had used his car as collateral. So because of that attachment he had toward that car, you will find him finding it very difficult, resisting when the car want to repossess. When the bank wants to repossess the car, he will go hide the car. He will try remove the trackers. All this causing problem after another problem. Just understand that you have to train yourself to limit the attachment. Learn how you are going to limit this attachment that you create toward people or toward things. So, reason as to why God removed some things and some people from our lives. Number one, maybe some people were toxic. Toxic in the sense that you will find, normally this happens in a marriage union. Find out maybe in that union, one of the couple was angered, or he experienced something during his childhood. So he has been harboring that grudge or that pain inside him. So when he is easily agitated, he becomes short-tempered, reacts violently, beat up the other spouse or beat up the other partner, in the sense that all through that marriage institution is full of wrangles, fighting, is full of, even the kids will find it difficult to settle there. They are total embarrassment in a plot because they keep on fighting. So you'll find out that God is going to remove one of those spouses from your life, or something will happen and that marriage will all of a sudden be dissolved. That is God working. God knows the end from the beginning. So he knows that little by little, as you are going on quarreling, fighting, something bad is going to happen. So because he loves you, and he also loves the other person who is short-tempered, he will make you go each separate ways, so that he can create a room for the other person who was harboring something in him or in her to get an opportunity to heal, to get an opportunity to get over whatever was inside himself or whatever he was harboring. Number two, even maybe when you are growing up, you had some friends that you kept on fighting. He would cross you with there was time you could make you compromise your principle, and because you are very principled, you would fight over it. So God will make that relationship or that friendship end. So sour. Then we have number two, they are friends for a purpose and for a reason in our life. So you'll find out that when a friend comes in your life and he has concluded the purpose as to why he was in your life, all of a sudden he will disappear. Or when he has already helped you or propel you or help propel you to a particular phase in your life, all of a sudden he will fall back. He will go to fulfill his destiny elsewhere. Why? Because he was there for that specific reason. He was there to help you cross that bridge. I'll use my example. I encountered a certain loss in my life. I lost my kids. So there's this friend of mine, Steve, big up wherever you are. Steven Kihara, big up. So this Steve came in my life and he engaged other friends who are actually my friends. They came, helped me to give my sons a decent send-off, because their death was so heinous, and there was a lot of money that was required, because there was investigation. There was someone had killed them, so there was money for investigation, money for postmortem, money, and I alone could not raise that money. So God brought those friends in my life so that they could help in contribution, help in engaging other friends to contribute money to help send my sons for helped bury my kids, and because after we were done with the burial ceremony, they fell back. Steve went back to his work, Jeff went back to his work, everybody went to fulfill their own purposes and destiny elsewhere. They were there for that specific reason. Then God will remove some other friend in our lives because they were deceitful, because they would fabricate or say things about us that would cause us pain, or actually misadvise us. In the sense that, I'll give a short story from the Bible, and this is a story it's a story actually about Ammon, the son of David. Ammon was in love with sister Tamar. Actually, Ammon also had a friend called Jonadab. But Jonadab, yes, he was friends with Ammon, but he was harboring hate. He had a strong hate toward Ammon. So when he learned that Ammon was in love with sister, he misadvised him. He told Ammon to go ahead and rape his sister. So Ammon, without a second thought, he just, because he trusted Jonadab very well, because Jonadab told him that you are a king's son. There's no way you can be denied anything. So Ammon believed that, and he went ahead and raped his sister. But there's also their brother, now they are firstborn. When their firstborn learned about this, he was called Absalom. So when he learned that Ammon had raped their sister, he planned and orchestrated his death. So he killed Ammon. All this was happening because of an advice that was given by a friend that was harboring hurt. You see, so God will remove some friends from your life because they will make you do something that you will regret in your future endeavor. So God knows the end from the beginning. So he removes some people. So when you see some people falling back, don't be intimidated. Don't start beating yourself up. Don't start criticizing yourself, thinking that you are cursed, telling yourself that I'm not good for this, going out of your way to try and fit in, going out of your way to try and prove to them that you can be one of them. No. They are removed because they may be deceitful. Then we have number 3. And this is, some friends will fall back because they have their own destinies to fulfill. Let's say when you are growing up, some of you or all of you had different gifts and different talents. Maybe some of your friend was a footballer, some of your friend was a doctor or had a passion toward nursing or becoming a doctor. Another one was a soldier. So along the way, when you are growing up, along your childhood, or when you are on your growth, it reached to a point where now the time to fulfill their destiny came. So you had to each separate so that each could fulfill his destiny or his purpose or her purpose. So like the one who was to be a soldier will go become a soldier. The one who was a footballer will go become a footballer. And now you will find yourself falling back. And because your purposes are different, some will travel to overseas, some will travel to Somalia. So your friendship will slowly be weakened. The bond will be less and less strong. Finally, and actually it is the most important one, is that God removes people from your life, removes people and things from your life because he has better friends, better things in store for you. It's because he has better friends, better things in store for you. Take note on that. Till we meet again. Bye bye.